What's up, guys? It's Jacob from TCG Buzz with Bryce.
How you doing?
I was gonna intro you as someone, guest or person who occasionally eats our food, or person who hangs out and occasionally plays card games with us, or guy who really likes Broly. Whatever.
Broly Power Maximum, man.
So we're talking some Dragon Ball Super news. You've probably already heard about it if you're a big Dragon Ball Super card game fan. Mecha Frieza done got nerfed.
It needed to happen. It was the same problem with Birthing Pod and Magic. It only got better with time, and it limited their card design capacity to their full extent.
Mecha Frieza was not healthy for the game. I've gone on record saying that before. It did certainly have the issue of, oh geez, how strong would it be after set 4?
To be fair, I actually liked the card and the way it was designed. However, there were certain cards that pushed it way over the top and just made the deck not fun to play against. Like Shugesh, I thought was a poorly designed super combo card. If it said yellow, if it said yellow sand, then the deck would be fine. Then you would have no problems with Mecha Frieza whatsoever. Yeah. Same thing with Planet Vegeta. The fact it just grabs literally the best cards in the game, and also grabs you another card on top of it.
Mecha Frieza. See, here's part of the problem. Bandai, when they did their whole press release or info, were talking about why they made the decision to nerf it. They talked about how they didn't feel it was that big of a deal at the start of the entire document.
Right.
But overwhelming player feedback told them it was.
Well, the issue is that they didn't really have proof until the start of set 3, because in set 2 it was fine, because it didn't have consistency. The best it had was oh man, look at all these objections and senzu beans I can play in a turn. Wow, and I still die to aggro because I put myself to life like a retard.
It was still pretty good. Really good.
It was okay. People didn't break it until, what was his name? Anthony Hernandez, or whatever the hell his name is. He played Frieza Hand Destruction, and it won back-to-back tournaments, and that I thought was a sweet deck in itself. However, when they spoiled set 3 in the yellow card, that's when things kind of went downhill.
Part of the problem was you can see how they wanted the card to work. They designed Mecha Frieza originally to be a very control-heavy card that would just get you value out of using things like Crusher Ball and Cold Bloodlust.
And which the errata actually kind of basically foretells that.
Which I think we should get into. So the errata, first of all, when it is not flipped over, the ability is basically now a hard once per turn.
And during your opponent's turn.
That's the big thing. So the ability can only be used during your opponent's turn, and that goes
regardless of
both sides.
Yeah.
But the unflipped side can only be used once per turn as well.
No, I think it's more than once per turn. It's more than once per turn. However, it's only during your opponent's turn. So unless you're casting Mafubas and whatnot, I don't know what you do with it.
So what I find interesting about this is the fact that that's how the card should have been designed in the first place. Because,
Bandai makes a lot of oopsies when it comes to card design.
That was a really bad one. I mean, you can point to things like Shugesh as other examples.
And then we also have Senzu Bean.
Senzu Bean.
Why does Blue get every single thing? Why? It has card draw. It has boss monsters. It has energy. Which, I mean, they already stated it was going to be energy anyway, but why are you giving
it even has some control. Mafuba, anyone?
Well, not only that, even in set 1, Beerus, just destroying monsters in general.
12-drop Whis.
We don't talk about 12-drop Whis.
No, but overall, do you think the errata is a good thing?
Yes. Because the problem before was that he just pushed every single other leader out. It was literally, oh, hope to God you don't have an answer to my nuts, otherwise you die. And then you should see Apes and GT battling back and forth, an army of angry, hairy monkeys versus a bunch of angsty teens.
We had an ARG event recently at our locals, the Fabulous Frost Giant Games.
Yeah, it was a 16-man
16 people.
And 11 of them piloted
11 Mecha Friezas.
Yes, and guess what the majority of them was?
Yeah.
It was GT.
Yeah.
There was literally...
There were a couple of variants, but...
There was only literally one Mecha Apes player at our locals, I
It's
believe.
ridiculous. The game was not in a very healthy point, and it kind of even discouraged me from
to be
playing.
fair, the best of one of kind of leads you to that decision, because if it's best of one of, there's no point for a sideboard. Just play GT and kill your opponent on turn 1 or turn 2.
So yeah, I think this is what the card was meant to be originally.
Yep.
And I think it's definitely a good thing for the game, and it shows us that if Bandai does things like this again in the future, they will.
It's happened maybe once or twice.
It's going to happen again. A tournament of power sets right around the corner. Who knows what's going to be in that?
Yep.
We got the new draft leaders coming out.
And I mean,
we know Hercule's going to be broken, right?
Well, I mean, I do like the way Frieza was designed and all that. And I felt like instead of having like, well, f it, every single card you play is free, I thought they should have done it the way the card actually states on the fucking card. You play your first card for full cost, and then you play the next one reduced. And that's how you do that. But nope, I guess.
So generally, I'd say we're pretty supportive of the change.
Yes.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to basically put my boy in the coffin, I felt like it was needed.
Yeah.
It's like the birthing pod thing. You're not happy about it, but you just kind of have to accept it for what it is.
All right. Well, guys, you should let us know what you think. Is the Mecha Frieza thing awful? Is Cell Chain going to be the new thing?
Oh no, Son Goku's going to be the new thing. Nothing but Son Goku.
We'll see what happens. But in general, guys, thank you for watching this video. Thanks for sticking around. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't for more Dragon Ball Super content. Make sure to hit up our Instagram. We occasionally post Dragon Ball related stuff there and all their card games and us just being weirdos. Check out our Discord. We do have a specific channel for Dragon Ball Super. And we'd love to have more people to talk new deck recipes and stuff now that Mecha Frieza is gone.
Well, they were already there. They just didn't have any spotlight.
Yep.
Which I think we were going to have to put the good old the Zamfu plan down in the tubes now that the Acro matchup is dead. Yes, it was the only format it was viable in.
All right, and I guess last thing, check out our shop if you want to support TCG Buzz financially and get some cool merchandise.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Catch you later.